Howdy doody, I'm the Howl15. Welcome to the Minecast. Tonight I'm joined with...
Hi,
I'll let everybody include their audio and say their own names.
I'm Rogue Shadow.
Okay, Star, you want me to say your name
Sweet
then?
Angel O'Death.
I'm joined with
Outcast.
Sweet Angel O'Death, Star Gamer 728440, Jacoby Jones 1021, and Rogue Shadow 1911. That's white. That's white.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Hellcast!
That's
Yay!
right. Rogue Shadow returns.
Someone gave me a Mark 14. Also,
1021.
Hound, you didn't do it correctly.
I didn't say you're off for it.
If you're going based off of Xbox,
No.
it should be
I said
6-3.
stars. I said 728440. And then I went to yours.
Okay.
Again, I went in order by subscriber count, so Angel's always at the bottom because he switched to his VOD channel. That's his main channel.
I have too many subscribers to know what to
At least
do.
for this. My main
Yeah.
channel, this was going to be like Titanfall and
Yeah.
What if I don't want to connect the
So-
host?
I just remembered what today is. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing some Would You Rathers. I, your host, the Howl15, will be taking the first turn.
nice. Completely unrelated, but something we can do for next thing. It's my birthday next week. On
Oh, cool.
Wednesday.
Lucy almost just broke my closet.
I had my phone volume on, so... Let me check audio quality.
Yes. Yes.
I sound
We
fine.
can just do an Angel Q&A.
So,
for my birthday.
so next week it's National Bully Angel Day.
When
No,
was
it was Angel
Jacoby,
Q&A.
could you look on YouTube and see what the last Minecast episode Rogue was in was? I'd like to see the number. How many he's...
Months ago. Months ago.
Or Star, someone please. I can do it. I just... Okay. I just figured you were the one that could... Actually, yeah, you're gonna have to...
fucking
actually-
tired.
Start at like episode 10. So today, the first question of the night for everybody, Angel first. So again, we're going by subscriber count. So the order is going to be Angel, Star, Jacoby, Rogue. I almost said Vamp. He is not here. He is dead. Anyway.
He died.
Our first would you rather of the night is, would you rather be allergic to daylight or be allergic to nighttime? Meaning you can only go outside during the day or go outside during the night. Angel, what is your pick?
Daylight. I work throughout the night anyways.
I was
So,
gonna say I'm a vampire.
yeah.
Alright, Star Gamer.
Yeah.
Star would say daylight. So you'd rather be allergic to daylight, so be able to be outside all night. Or did...
I mean, like, I'm inside the entire day, and I'm just up all night anyway, so, you know.
Okay. So it's
that
potential.
was-
It's possible. Rogue hasn't been in a Minecast episode since
No.
episode 3.
I've been in 2 total, because I was in one of the first ones. I was in the
No,
one of
because the
few.
first one wasn't Minecast. That was New Beginnings.
I know, but no, Hound. I was in one of the first few, aka number 3, and then I was in one like a month or so ago with Vamp.
Yeah, I'll let Jacoby go through. But, Jacoby, it is your turn to answer the question. Be allergic to daylight. Yeah. And then lastly, Rogue. Would you
Daylight.
rather... Daylight. Literally,
I don't
like
everybody
nighttime
here
here.
said
Besides,
daylight.
nighttime's more beautiful anyways. I don't have to deal with people
Why-
as well.
I don't have to go to school.
Realistically, I like nighttime, but I will say, now that it's coyote season, it is kind of
Oh,
scary to go
yeah.
outside here and there at night recently. But
I mean, hell, I'd rather just not go outside.
I
at
ain't a
all.
scaredy cat, so.
I live with the coyotes. I mean, I go outside at night and stargaze in a field.
I mean, yeah. I have a revolver that I take out with me if I hear coyotes yelping.
How do they disconnect the hose? I'm so
How
confused.
coyotes work is they'll do this like wounded yip
I know how
almost
I know how coyotes work.
to like try and get people's dogs to come so they can kill them.
Talk straight, don't run.
So whenever I
really
take the
big-
dogs out at night, I have to. 16. So Rogue has been a part of the first technical episode of this server, New Beginnings
Number
Minecraft.
3.
Episode number 3
and 16.
and episode number
Number
16.
16.
So it has been it has been 4 episodes since the last time we had Rogue on. And before that, we went 13 episodes without him on.
And right after this, and
And
halfway
after
through
this one, it's going to
actually-
be 20 episodes.
No.
We'll have him
After
on.
this. Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
Be gone with you.
if Vamp returns before episode 25, I would like to have the entire group on for episode 25. 25 is a quarter of 100 episodes. That is
I
a
don't-
huge milestone.
I don't know about that one.
Put your pettiness aside and join us.
Exactly.
It's not my pettiness.
being
It's more
shot.
of
Shut
his.
up. Put
Alright,
your pettiness aside and join us. Literally, just deflecting it onto his fault is still pettiness. Though.
Regardless.
Yes, he has
Um,
pettiness. He has what you want. And well,
Regardless.
Both have,
I
you're
personally
both
don't
petty.
care anymore.
So yeah, I think like every 25 episodes we should attempt to get everybody on. It's like 25, 50, 75, 100. Because those are fairly big milestones when you really think about it. That's, 25 weeks we've been doing this.
All I know is Hound, I can be in pretty much every one in 4 weeks. I can be
Yeah, come summertime.
Yeah, come summertime, I
Oh,
can be
yeah.
in every single one because I don't got school.
Yeah. But with
We're
that being
all-
said,
Summer has that thing that exists.
Sweet Angel O'Death, it's your turn.
What?
If you have any question you'd like to ask.
Question or you mean like a truth or would you rather?
Would you rather? If you don't have one, you can pass. Star wrote down like 12.
Alright. Would you rather this is a deep one. Would you rather always feel alone with friends or be happy with people that aren't good for you?
Always feel alone with friends. Oh wait, who's first? Stars first. Stars first.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like never feel welcome, never feel like you're liked.
Feel like the outcast, but you're with people you like, and are good for you, or be with people you despise, but be accepted. Yeah, but still, okay. Let me put this in perspective. My two choice, actually, no.
No, I
let me
mean,
go.
like-
I'll
Like
explain my logic
they'd be
later.
bad for you, but you would love them. Like you'd be like they're the coolest people in the world to you, and you know.
Okay, Jacoby, go ahead. I'll explain my logic later. Really, you'd rather be around people who are bad for you? I mean, you do have an addictive personality, so I guess that is kind of, yeah. Everybody's bad for you in the right way. Rogue?
I already feel alone with the people I like, so you already know it's the
Damn
other one.
dog.
Fair point, fair point.
I'm alone
Yeah.
with the voices within my head.
Like I said, I'm gonna say feel alone with people I like or are good for me, because realistically, the way I'm looking at this is feel like I'm appreciated and I belong somewhere, but I have to spend every single day with Tade, or not feel like I belong, but I get to spend every single day with Jacoby Jones. I'm picking Jacoby Jones.
Aww. You two are such a
Yeah,
cute
Jacoby's
couple.
not good for me, that's for sure. I guess I
You two,
yeah.
you two are such a cute couple.
But then again, I
Aw.
don't feel like I belong when I'm with you anyway, so it's like the only reason me
Okay,
and
let's
Jacoby
I'm
are
not
such
gonna lie to
good
you, dog.
friends
That just
is
seems like a
neither
you
me nor
problem.
Jacoby really have other friends outside of each other. So it's not like when I hang out with Jacoby I have to deal with his other friends or vice versa. It's just kind of like when we hang out, we're alone together. It's just the two of us. There's
Or
never
you're
like,
with me.
Aw.
yeah.
You two are such a cute couple.
I always tend to be somewhere, somehow, someway.
But no, that's my thing. Like, if Jacoby had like super intense, like edgy friends that I had to deal with when hanging out with him, I probably wouldn't be as good of a friend, like as good friends with him. Yeah, he knows what'll happen if we're left alone together.
Death.
You know that one? I think it was a YouTube short I saw a while ago. It's like the friends who have a like. Or the two guys who share a friend when the friend leaves the room to go to the bathroom. It's like, hi, what's your name again?
Yeah. I don't wanna do that one.
I'm pretty sure that's how Zaratho felt the first time I like had him hang out with me and like Jacoby and like my other group of friends. Cause Zaratho was like, I know these people, I don't like these people. He is a bona fide city boy.
Zeratho's also Zeratho. He's a weirdo.
Bet Angel. My turn's done. What's your answer?
I would rather be alone with friends.
Alright.
Because not because like because they're good with me for me, but because also under the depressing fact that I already have issues with depression, so sometimes I can feel alone even though I'm happy. But even though I feel alone, I know even though if I'm not happy, I'm making others happy. That's
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like
Yeah.
me and Angel are the two people who could be at like a birthday party and just be like chilling in the corner with like emo music just on. It's like we're at a party, we are having fun. But
there's
we're
been times where like I'll either be hanging out with the dog versus the people,
yeah, I've done that
Yes.
before.
or like
Yes. Yes. That's wait, is that one? The name
or
was
I'm just like, or if there's like one
Jacoby-
good friend I'm with, then I'll be with them the entire night, and then we'll just go batshit.
Jacoby is literally
No,
the one guy. He's literally the meme of standing in the corner. None of these people know I used to have 10,000 followers on Twitch.
I did this one and got.
That's why you're lame.
I
Yeah.
want to do this. Do I want to do that
I didn't
one?
get invited,
Last time I did
but
it.
I was like messaged about it.
I need to do an actual good one.
The thing I love about Flippo is anytime he like does snaps related to like parties and stuff, he'll send it to literally everybody. So it's like, party here at this time, who's coming? I'm like, look at my phone at like 3 in the afternoon. I'm playing a game on my phone, and it's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, thanks for
I know this
reminding
wasn't
me.
directed at me, but I'm good.
Thanks for
Oh.
reminding me, Hound. I have to do daily logins.
No, the crazy thing with Flippo is like, I'll open my phone randomly at like 6 in the afternoon, and it's just like him just waking up. It's like, bro, I thought I slept in.
Doesn't he work like third shift?
I think he might.
Which would make sense for his late waking. I never really liked him.
I work night shift also, so
Yeah.
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 Fair enough. Yeah.
There's a
What's
slight difference.
third? It's like it's like
It's
10,
Depends.
11 o'clock to early morning. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's overnight. It's like I said, 9 or 10 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning.
Van's dad works kind of third shift.
Like,
I mean,
you're
he
getting
goes
off
in
when the
whenever
morning
he's
crew's showing
needed,
up.
but yeah,
Yeah.
that's how most places actually do it.
McDonald's
What do you think
used
is
to
the
be
worst shift to
24
work?
hours. We used to be a proper country.
wait, no, don't go into that rabbit hole. We need to go to the next question.
Yeah, true that.
Start, you're up. It's your first would you rather. Sorry, go ahead.
She's got it.
Gotta be your first up for this one. You say back in time instead of future. Alrighty. Next up would be me.
Boo! Get this guy off the stage.
I'd probably
Angel.
also say back in time. Because just... Actually, I don't know. Because I feel like... Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I'd love to be in the Wild West, but my luck, I just, get shot dead. My luck, it would be one of those, parody time travel ones where I show up in, 1867 in modern clothing, and they burn me because, I'm a witch. It's that's just my luck.
just bring a shotgun or an assault rifle, then tell them to burn you, and then shoot a guy.
It's oh yeah, Back to the Future. They they time travel back and just randomly they have the clothes of the proper time period. And then there's me. It's oh, I'm here in modern day clothing. Whoops. Nope, I'm dead now.
You know, whose turn is it now? Mine?
Yours, Rogue.
I'd go back in time for pretty much one reason only. To go back to when Mom was still alive.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
back to...
You're
Kind of
sad.
depressing, but that's a good one. See, I
What?
thought Rogue was gonna take a different route. I thought Rogue was gonna be I'd like to go back in time so I could be one of the guys who got to stab Caesar. It's I'd love to sink a knife into Caesar.
No, it's so I could see
I'm
our
just hating
mother
tonight, I'm
again.
sorry.
That's all I'm saying. Is
Sorry, I
if I had the
hate him.
opportunity to go back in time solely for the purpose of being one of the, how many was it? 12 people?
Yes.
20.
20. Being one of the 20 people who
too,
stabbed
Brutus.
Caesar, I'd do it. I'd stab Caesar.
Why?
Et tu,
Why?
Brutus?
It's the same scope. Why isn't it? Huh?
Anyway, and then now we roll ourselves to Angel.
Future.
Future?
Yep.
You want to see when you die, or
Nope.
what's your reasoning?
He wants to see where he's at in 10 years.
Nope.
Dead.
And then a hole.
I'll let it go through everyone before I. Has everybody given their guess already?
No, Jacoby's last.
Did you already give your guess what I was gonna answer? You said gutters, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
Alright. Well, I want to accelerate the process of World War III so I can profiteer off of the war in the bodies, and then I can sell it.
Wow.
That way, I can sell the orphans off to the different armies so we can keep the war going forever.
But you do
Bro.
realize, Angel, you're at that ripe age where you'd be drafted, right? Unless you
What?
started it with 2 countries and kept America out of it.
Exactly.
Could you
If I just go
imagine-
to an off-brand
keeping
country
America
and just
out
start
of
war profiteering and then causing more chaos, keeping an internal cycle of war for a different
Why
section,
isn't that?
I
why
can make
hasn't
forever profits.
Why hasn't that been a movie and or story? A
Cut
it
war,
has.
It actually happens.
a war
It's happening right
begins
now.
in just some super
There's still
criminal
slave trade in
dude
Africa, dog.
human
they still make
traffics
millions.
children into the country to fight the war. Why is that not a thing?
Would that be legal?
No,
that's
it's not
highly-
illegal. No,
human
it's not
trafficking is
illegal.
illegal.
That's a human trafficking as well as war profiteering, man.
This is a reality.
I'm doing it because it's so illegal.
I mean, yeah.
It's America.
There's
what do
how
you
many?
expect?
10,000 or
There's wars that are
more
getting involved.
undocumented soldiers currently fighting in Ukraine or something like that on both sides.
Although those soldiers are usually mercenaries. So.
Well, yeah, but there's just like 10,000 random dudes who just bought an AR and went to Ukraine to kill people.
Ow.
Like the fact that that's a thing you can do in modern day. You can just go
Government
to Ukraine.
control is surprisingly easy when you know how psychology works, and then
You can
social
just
engineering.
go to Ukraine tomorrow and just blow a Russian's brains out with no repercussions.
Hound, you know what I just found out?
Why are there murders being committed here in the United States? Just ship them all to Ukraine, man. The Ukraine would win the war in like 3 days.
Oh yeah, bro.
They win the
You know
war
what?
in 3 days.
You know what I literally just found out today? There are bounty hunters in our county.
There's bounty hunters
Wow.
everywhere.
I just wasn't expecting them in,
Realize
rural
bounty hunters
butt-fucking
exist.
Do you
Maine.
know why
Right.
there's at least one bounty hunter here in our county?
No clue.
Because the owner of a bar
Because
here in
of
our
Jacoby.
county is also a bail bondsman.
Oh,
No, it's 'cause
true
of Jacoby.
that.
And
But
if you
then
skip
again,
out
he's-
on your bail
He's old
bond,
as hell.
if you don't
so
pay
I
back
don't
your
think-
bail, then they send
He's
bounty
old
hunters
as
after
hell.
you.
He don't count.
'Cause that's literally
Man's
what a
old as
bounty
hell.
hunter is. A lot of people don't understand that. All a bounty hunter is it's someone hired by a bail bondsman to either go and apprehend a fugitive to bring them to their court date, or go to someone who's already been to their court date to get the money back for the bail bondsman.
I don't think this guy was either. The story I heard, basically, it was just the bounty hunter was going after a really bad guy, and
Yeah, that's not a thing. It has to be through a bail bondsman or some form of legal court. You can't,
Oh,
there's no
no.
such thing here in America as just a rogue vigilante just going and shooting up
Yes,
a dude's
there is.
house.
Yes,
Hound.
there
There
is.
is, it's just highly illegal.
I don't know.
Yes.
It was I'm gonna say it through the EMS that's been at our school.
Yeah.
He was saying about it. Because he had to put a
Ripper.
tourniquet, or our resource officer had to put a tourniquet on a bounty hunter who was going after someone.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I watched,
context.
I can't remember what channel it was, but they did like VR chat stuff with like people of different professions, and one was a bounty hunter, and he was like, the scariest one was this like 17-year-old got arrested. I went to his house to like bring him to court, and he literally charged me down a staircase with a katana. Because again, he's like 17, he can't legally own a firearm, so he had a katana and charged
Rusty
this bounty
katana.
hunter.
Huh. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Have you guys ever seen this Owen Wilson movie called Drillbit Taylor?
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it reminds
yes, you
me
have. Yes, you have, Dale.
Have I?
Yes. It's the one where the guy is hired as a bodyguard for the teenagers.
of. For high
and-
schoolers? And he's
Why
homeless?
is someone? I don't.
I
yeah.
don't remember that. Then again, I do
watched
have
No,
it 'cause
headache
that
because
right
I'm
there reminds me of
dehydrated.
Drillbit Taylor.
We watched it 4 times with that.
Well, Star still has to answer her own question. Oh no, wait, Jacoby still has to go. Or did Jacoby already go? You're right. I'm stupid.
Order doesn't matter. Who cares?
Star, it's your turn to answer your own question. So Angel's the only weirdo who said forward.
Oh no, I know it's gonna be worse. That's why I
No,
want to
no.
go.
Here's the thing: the future will be better. Because here's the thing: eventually, the San Andreas fault line's gonna throw California into the ocean.
Good
yeah.
point. No more Cali.
I want to just go to the exact moment it happens, so I can stand on the other side and just watch it slide into the ocean.
That's like so sadistic.
They literally made a movie on
And
it.
war
starring
profiteering
Dwayne
off
Rock
of teenagers in some ramshackle country isn't?
Johnson. I was gonna
I
say,
mean,
what Angel said is
true.
pretty screwed up.
True.
But Star, why would you want to
still-
go back in time? Like, you have a specific
You're just
reason?
watching people die. I'm the active cause of it.
No.
Oh, you're talking, like, pyramids being built. Okay.
Yeah, I want to
That'd be
see
neat.
how they actually built the pyramids. It was alien.
What'd you say, Star? Yeah. I thought you said not that far back. I'm like, you do realize the pyramids were after. You know, I would give my entirety of my soul to just walk the Garden of Eden. And then punch Eve in the face.
The issue with that is, if time travel was real, then it's a paradoxical thing, because it'd be really
Yeah.
funny to go back in time and hear Jesus in perfect English. You're not supposed to be here, my son.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Like, oh, shit!
I saw
Hi,
a meme.
God! How are you?
I saw a meme today. It was like, God,
Fine, I'll
there's
mow you
only
down
one
instead.
rule. And then it shows a snake like swallowing an egg whole, and the caption was just Eve. It's like, there's one rule, Eve. Whoa.
I love the Chicago typewriter.
Netflix. Is there somebody is there anyone
Oh God, can we not get in this rabbit hole? Next question, who's up? Jacoby, you're up. Swing
I
battery.
shot you 3 times.
Yeah, that's definitely what I say to a pedestrian, there, Rogue.
No. Hound, quit turning my words against me.
Ooh, okay, I'm repeating that one.
Access to
Stream.
internet
I'm
history.
repeating that
Access
stream.
to internet history.
I'm repeating.
Rather than being
Okay,
able to see my
hey,
past and know what I'm thinking about them now.
I'm repeating
Oh, wait, shit, it's your turn.
that, and I'm repeating Jacoby's question for stream since stream can't hear him. Because you just blurted out that randomly and no one got the context for that.
I'm so sorry.
You're good, you're good, you're good. What Jacoby said is, would you rather, was it have everybody know your thoughts, or have everybody know your search history? So, everyone you know have access to your thoughts, or everyone you know have access to your internet history. Now, if you wipe your history, does that affect that or no? Okay, I'm going thoughts.
There's different devices as well.
I'm going thoughts.
So, question about that, for thoughts. Is it like, do you have to know the person's name? Or could it be like, I had a conversation with this person at school, but I don't know their
I met
name.
this guy at a bank named Bill once, now he's in my head.
There's a lady in my head who calls me stud muffin.
Oh God, Angel! Like, what rules would you have on that, Jacob? Because, I mean, Rogue has a very good point there. Like, if there's some random dude at the bank who I, like, told my name and he told me his name, can read my mind, then that's a little...
But you don't know him, he's an acquaintance.
So you need to just stop, like, never tell anybody your name ever again, and you're fine.
Can you use an alias? Can you just start using a surname?
I just can't answer.
You literally gotta
Technically,
iRobot yourself, or else
Technically,
everyone's
even though you guys have spent time with me and know like, kind of who I am, you don't know my name, you don't know me.
Yeah, I know your name. I know a form of your name. I'm not gonna say it on stream
at all.
Idiot. I know a form of it. Yes, I do.
You don't actually. You know a name that I
Okay,
do use.
yeah, I was gonna say, I do know a name you refer to as other than your username because of the group of friends you played
Not
Overwatch
my
with.
name.
I know.
So would we go with nickname or like surnames as knowing, or does it have to be our
Regardless,
name?
yeah, I think the safe bet is just the read your thoughts, because it's like, it's not every thought ever. It's if, like, so how, again, what limitations would you have on that, Jacoby? Are we saying, like, if you're in the same room as them and you know them, they can read it? Or are you saying, like, they can be 1,000 miles away and just be like, Hound's thinking about this?
Okay.
There's no good answer there.
I'm going with
That is like the
internet
worst
history.
question ever. Because it's
I'm
just
gonna change
like,
my answer. I know exactly
How?
what to do.
I'm going with internet history for one reason. I have polymorphic dissociative disorder, which means I have 29 voices in my head. If those are thoughts,
No.
undiagnosed,
What I-
undiagnosed.
it's undiagnosed, but the
Regardless.
symptoms match.
Till
But,
I
yeah.
see it on
Maybe
a
you're just
newspaper.
crazy.
Bro,
Jacoby used to be a germaphobe, so
what does that have to do with anything?
It's homophobic.
the
Oh, crap.
ability
have-
to come up with or mimic disorders that you don't actually have is very common in society.
I'm not coming
There are
up with
entire
words.
TikTok accounts that have blown up and gone viral because they fake having Tourette's and get views off of it. It is.
I'm not faking anything.
I know you're
Like,
not,
they-
but I'm saying you're undiagnosed.
How about
just because
we
you say
don't go
something
through
doesn't-
this right
Exactly.
now
So,
and actually
yeah.
focus on
Yeah,
what we're
it's fine.
doing?
It's fine.
And
I'm
both of you drop it right
undiagnosed.
fucking now
Angel,
before I
shut
lose
up.
my shit.
Angel,
up.
Shut up.
Now your turn. Sit up. Okay. That done. So
Thank you.
we didn't even go in turns. Everybody just blurted out their answer,
Yeah. Whoopsies.
which is what's upsetting me from the very beginning here, because I'm still trying to get context and like ground rules to come up with an answer. Because technically it should have been Jacoby, me,
Mm.
Rogue, Angel
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
I feel like whoever asked the question should answer last.
They do. That's the point. So it would have
Oh.
been me, you, Angel, Star, Jacoby.
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
even
you
remember
s- you
who
said it
asked
backwards,
that
but whatever.
question.
Regardless.
Okay.
Dog, what?
I'm so confused. What's going on right now?
I'm judging around. I'm judging Rogue.
Yeah.
What? I
I'm
had
confused
short-
on what Star said. I heard her say Jacoby.
She answered my question.
Jacoby, yeah.
Yeah, they both said Jacoby.
Which is
so-
why I've been asking Jacoby the ground rules.
Oh yeah, true. Right.
Why would I be asking him the ground rules if he's not the one in...
Don't ask how an ADD brain works.
Okay, just
That is one of the rules.
settle down. Okay, so I'm up first. I'm gonna say
I
thoughts.
cannot
I'm gonna say
understand
thoughts.
my stomach.
And the reason I'm saying thoughts is because I've had other people get on my phone and school laptop and whatnot and search things that I'd rather not be seen.
True.
So it's no volition of my own that I'm picking thoughts over search history. It's just I know some of the things people have typed in my laptop at school and gotten my laptop taken away over. So I don't want that on the internet.
I mean, it wouldn't be on the internet. It's only people who
It would take
like,
one
use
person to know your search history and then screenshot. Wahoo! Everyone knows it now.
it. True.
Because that's the thing.
Okay.
If other people know your thoughts, can read your mind, if they go and tell someone else who can't, there's no way for them to prove
But
that's
they
what you were
can
thinking.
read your thoughts.
Not if they don't
Not
know
if you don't know the
like,
other person. If
Yeah.
I know you, Angel, and can read your mind, and then I go talk to someone who you don't know, or who doesn't know you, who can't read your
Agent
mind,
47
they're not
yourself
gonna
at
believe
that
what I'm
point.
saying, is what I'm getting at.
Become a figment of their imagination. Don't exist.
Because
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
let's say
Agent
you
47.
yourself know one person, you can read one person's mind. Anybody else you tell about that is just gonna think you're insane and not believe anything you say. So that's why I'm picking the read your mind, because I want at least one of the people here in this call to get locked up in an insane asylum. I know what he's thinking, I swear! No, you don't. Locked up.
The Riddler.
I've never got this guy in my life.
Anyway, Rogue, your turn.
As I said, internet history, because personally, 29 voices is a lot to handle.
I mean, Deadpool is more, so.
True. Also, Vamp would probably say the same thing, because, you know, he's schizophrenic, so...
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, don't shoot the civilian.
Angel, your turn.
I'd rather have somebody read my thoughts because if I just barely have them know me, but then disappear for like, okay, do they have to know me for? Do they only need to know me once, and then can they forget me? And does
No.
it still work?
Nah, from what Jacoby said is it's just permanent. If they
Okay, then I'm gonna be like one guy, have them realize my name and whatnot, then disappear, and then like 3 years later, just start talking like it's permanent, yeah. Like I can't ever turn it off for that guy.
Yeah.
Jacoby, it's Jacoby's question, so I'm gonna have him weigh in on that. Jacoby, is your
He'll
mic
still know
in
my
a
thoughts
Pringles can?
24/7, no matter what. Yeah, after I beat him.
Kobe, is your mic up here?
Because if that is so, I'm just gonna start pretending I'm a god talking to this one guy, make him go completely insane.
I think what would
Just
be
talk over
funnier
your
is
head.
if you disappear for, yeah. Yeah, but what he's saying is if he only introduces himself to one person, and then all.
And also, okay,
Yes, but the
Okay.
thing
We
is,
don't know
you're
his
not
actual
saying
name.
okay,
that
okay,
it's
okay,
already
okay.
happening.
Would you know they're my thoughts, or would it just be you're hearing other people's thoughts?
You would know
Like-
the person's thoughts, the name.
Like if it happened and it started happening, would you know my thought? Like it was coming from me specifically, or would you think you're just hearing some random person's thoughts? Damn it.
Sorry.
Okay,
Rose,
never mind.
And your mic sounds like you're talking to no Pringles can. So
Yeah.
if it fixed itself. No, it fixed itself
Yeah.
now. It was just like really bad there for a couple seconds.
All right. Well, never mind. I don't even want to play the game now.
I mean, that's my thing. I think the most hilarious like outcome for this is like even though everyone can hear your thoughts, directed at one specific person, like disappear out of
Yeah.
their life for years, and then just start randomly think about like murdering their family. So it's just in
Yeah.
their head. They can't get rid of it.
But that's the thing. But like that's the thing. They know who it is, so they can just get like they can just avoid
Yeah, they
you.
could
But they
just
don't know
tell
where you're
the
at. You
police.
disappeared. They have no
True.
like,
Yeah, but they
bearing
can
on where you
avoid
live.
you.
How are they gonna find you? You're just in their head.
Oh, I honestly, none of the options
You're just
are
yeah.
good.
You're just in their head.
That's
You
a...
can just make them lose their
question.
sanity.
Oh, what's... Star, what's your
Yeah.
verdict? I think she's the only one who hasn't said anything.
Well, that's because Jacoby's last. But we were still discussing this.
I'm just saying
Okay,
that.
if we're done with
Oh,
the discussion, yes, start. Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Star,
If she's
I
done.
would never want to, read your thoughts.
I feel like why? I
Damn.
feel like there's not that
Damn.
bad there.
Damn.
It's not, no, it's
I
not
don't
that
think it's really bad
bad.
for Star on either side. I feel like the worst thing she's like looked up is like, was Kurt Cobain a painter? No. Actually, no, she didn't look that up because I informed her live on stream.
Yeah.
Because somebody.
Kurt Cobain committed suicide.
Wow.
Anyway,
Spoiler alert.
yeah.
Sorry, Nirvana
Jacoby,
fans.
your turn.
Sorry, Nirvana.
What would you pick and explain why?
Bro, I'm walking into a wall.
Yes, but I also know a few things that have been looked up on your accounts before. May I remind you of Ocean Man looking things up on your laptop in, was it 6th or 7th grade? Because that's also why I didn't say search history. It's 'cause I remembered him specifically. You're going with thoughts now because I brought that up. That's the exact thing. Like if it was literally if it was limited to everything I personally have looked up, I would say search history every single day. But because you're saying search history in general, anything that's came off of your own account, there's a lot of yeah, but I would say that also would include accounts. Because that's still technically you. Your account represents you.
You know what my new favorite catchphrase is?
No, you make up your you'll make up your own rules. I simply stated, "Hey, here's a thing that happened." You literally went with it.
He's gonna
This
lose
is-
his,
this
he's gonna
is
lose
thing
his
is like-
mind.
When anyone else in this little recording
You're
session
gonna make him lose
asks
his
a
mind.
question, if I think something makes it more interesting or funnier, I'll add it. And unless they say otherwise, we just kind of run with it. Like, there's been entire discussion questions that have been completely altered. Because I've been like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if this was a little catch to the situation? And they're like, oh yeah, that is cool. Let's do that. And it's like, oh god, why did I open my mouth? This screws me over. I think there was like a zombie. No, maybe it wasn't a zombie. There was a question 2-3 episodes ago, something like that. That was like,
No, there wasn't.
it was very decent, like very like alright. And then I like said something, and they're like, "Yeah, let's do that." I'm like, "Oh, why'd I speak?" But yeah. Anyway.
Peter.
I may actually have a.
So Jacoby just went, so that puts us at Rogue.
I have one, but I don't know. I mean,
This is everything
know.
is all of Rogues were supposed to go through me and Jacoby before the stream to make sure they weren't bad,
Hey,
and then he didn't
it's
think of any.
nothing bad. It's, would you rather live like your life is in a simulation or like
Or
I
lives
don't
are
know how
already
to
in a
word it.
simulation. What do you
Life already is a
Yeah, I
simulation,
was gonna
dog.
say.
So
So live life normally, or what was the other option?
video game? Like it's a video game.
Do
I
I
don't
get
know.
extra lives, or do if I if is it Ready Player One? I die in the game. I died. Real life.
Don't
It
you mean
wasn't like
SAO?
that in Ready Player One, by the way.
Okay, fine.
That's SAO,
Sword
my
Art
God.
Online.
Sword Art Online. That's a
don't
good
ever
reference.
say Sword Art Online. Just say SAO. God.
Yeah, true that.
Naruto,
True that.
Dragon
You have
Ball
to be
Z.
put down.
Shoto
You have to be
Todoroki.
put down for that one.
My Hero Macadamia Nut.
I have never watched it and I never will. It is,
Demon
No.
Slayer.
no.
It's just
Never
slow.
watched that
It's
one
not
either.
bad
Could
though.
you imagine like a parody of Demon Slayer, but it's just Demon's Lawyer? It's just about a random lawyer like representing a demon. But with, like the subplots of Demon Slayer. That'd be hilarious.
How about Demon Lair?
Whoa! No.
Sus. That just sounds like not something you want to type in on Google.
I want to look it up now.
No!
Just
No.
To,
That goes
just
as
to
part of your
see
search
what.
history for the last question.
Oh, true. I mean, honestly, I'm fucked either way. I've looked up some pretty bad things.
But anyway. Who asked?
Oh, crap.
Rogue
I
asked.
walked into a wall.
What did Rogue ask?
Video game or simulation? Is it video game a simulation though?
It
That makes no
depends.
sense.
If I'm
That
playing
makes no
Farming
sense.
Simulator, yeah. If I'm playing Sims, yeah. Like, you ever think about that? Like, technically, if God hadn't given us free will, we'd all just be Sims. Like, he'd just be like controlling us like Sim characters.
What if he is though? Like,
Because
Yeah.
Eve ate the apple.
what?
That's literally like the entire like big like first chapter of the Bible, brother.
What
Alright,
if we
how
don't
can we-
believe in the Bible?
Okay, if you want to go off the whole thing of theology, if you don't believe you have free will, then what's the point of even trying? Of
Yeah.
arguing it, if if free will doesn't matter, then
And
there's
that's
no
the
point
other
of
thing.
even
Like,
arguing it.
if we don't have free will, then why can people commit
That's like
sewer slide?
Angel.
If
Angel.
God was in
your
full
logic-
control over
It's
us,
called
he would
nihilism.
he'd forcibly stop us from doing that.
What I
Angel.
just brought up was just nihilism. If it doesn't
Angel,
exist,
your
it-
logic is that video of the people asking an atheist, "Oh, if you don't believe in an afterlife, why don't you just kill yourself?" It's like, well, if you know
So
there's
like
no
this
point
life,
doing
there's nothing else. Why go to the nothingness?
if you don't believe in the
No,
answer,
it's
then
not
just
like-
kill yourself
If
because I
there's
don't want to
nothing
die,
after
dumbass.
life, why, make as much a list.
Well, if there's no afterlife, why would you just kill yourself? I don't want to die, dumbass.
It's like, if I know there's nothing after death, I should live as much as possible. Like, that's literally
And
the
even if
whole
I don't, I'm
point.
not just gonna like end myself. I want to live.
Yeah. But no, it's like,
How crazy,
like,
imagine.
the whole free will thing is like, if again, according to the Old Testament, you commit suicide, you go to hell. If we didn't have free will, no one would be able to commit suicide because God would forcibly ensure that. No one would be able to go to hell because
No,
God
if
would
we didn't have
prevent us
any
from
free
doing that.
will, then we didn't
The
have,
fact that we
okay, if you wanna-
can
again, if you
commit-
want to just go into the theological argument, if we didn't have any free will, sin wouldn't exist at all. And
Yeah,
there's
like that's
nothing-
the thing. Like the
nothing.
fact that we can commit
Nothing.
sins at the basic level
then-
proves
and
we have
then
free will.
at the argument, if we don't have free will and we're able to sin, then we have a cruel and unjust God.
Exactly. It's like the whole reason we have free will. Like everybody's like, if there's a God, then why does He allow children starving in Africa? Because He gave us free will. It's our job to stop children from
Like,
starving in Africa.
why would?
Why is it our job? Humans have been doing wrong since the very beginning. Look
Exactly.
at the Tower of
But he-
Babel.
But He gave
Why
us
should
free
Okay,
will.
hey.
it be our
Hey.
job?
Hey, hey,
We should
guess
probably
what?
get off the topic of religion.
No,
It's
no,
an
real quick. No, I
all-powerful
can bring this up
being.
real quick, and then
Go
I'll
ahead,
drop
Angel.
it because it's actually I think of a pretty decent analogy on why. All right, so you know, like a dog or like a child.
Okay, what about a dog or a child?
So
Nothing.
you know specifically that your dog, let dog more than a child, but that as that child grows and whatnot, it explores the world and sees more of it.
Yeah.
Now, you could have that child loved forever by never letting them go out and do anything, right?
Love
but
you
it's
let me
very-
ask
yeah.
you,
more like
But
you forever.
let me ask
Basic-
you, knowing what you could give them and still not, and then knowing that their love is forced, would you do that, or would you rather showing them the entire world and still
Yeah.
then choosing to still love you? What would be
Basically,
more
then, yeah,
satisfying?
it's basically
You
it
make
goes
no sense to me, Angel.
it all goes back to nurture over nature, right?
Okay.
God could have chosen to give us, like, force
Chosen.
us to stay
Not
in the garden,
chosen.
give us everything we needed, but instead He chose to allow us to
Rogue.
have free will and
Rogue.
make our own
Let me-
decisions
Rogue,
and
let me
choose
restate
to
that.
love Him.
Do you want to do you want to build a robot that is programmed to love you forever with no fallacy, or do you want to just find somebody
But-
who can choose not to but chooses to love you?
Like, have a
But
child.
here's
The
the-
child doesn't have to love you, but it does.
But here's the thing with your robot analogy: robots don't have feelings. That
You
is
can
why they
program them
don't
hypothetically,
develop.
if it can.
Baymax.
Just put in the hypothetical that
Bastion.
and you program
Bastion.
it to love you.
Bastion,
Forcefully.
Baymax. Do I need to list other robots with feelings?
Those are all Hollywood propaganda. You know what I mean. If
I
you
didn't know
put
Activision
an
was
actual-
owned
I'm
by
not gonna
Hollywood.
bother because you're not.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm not
find
gonna.
list-
I'm not gonna continue this. The last
You're not
thing
even
I
gonna
have to
trying to
say.
go into the realm of like.
The last thing I have to say,
hypothetical
and
stuff,
this
no
was
point.
this was stated. I can't remember where it was, but this was stated on another podcast. From
No,
the
really.
very beginning, Satan has known he will never win. Satan's job is not to make us sin; it is to make us choose him over God. We have the choice to go to God or go away from God, and Satan's job is to encourage us to go away from God.
We
That's
should
his whole
remake
point.
the Bible, but make all of it mostly me. So that way, just whenever we open Genesis, we just hear in the beginning,
Morgan Freeman needs to do an audiobook of the Bible. That's all I'm saying.
and it needs to be the meme version.
Have you
Morgan Freeman dies the next day.
have you ever seen that they made a
comic book.
manga Bible?
Yeah, called the Action Bible. Or did
Yeah.
they? Make another one?
Ugh!
Like, you can buy an actual manga Bible.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It's crazy looking. It's awesome.
They did a really good job though.
Never.
It's not good. It's not that bad. It's pretty good.
No.
Have
That
y'all ever
is-
heard about like the fact that like Christianity was in China like hundreds of years before Europeans ever went there? It's like there's no explanation how it ended up in China, but it was. Like China had its own completely separate like Christian denomination, and then it was killed
Christianity
out
wasn't
by
born in
Taoism.
Europe either, dum-dum.
Huh?
Christianity wasn't born in Europe either, dum-dum.
I know, but what I'm saying is there is no historical way via the Silk Road, like thousands of years before the Silk Road was established. There was Christianity in far eastern China.
Either way, whether or
No
not we state
feasible
this,
way
we
of
have no
getting there.
proof. We don't have no active proof to convince the internet right now. So
Yeah.
Again,
Hey,
I love
next
nihilism.
question. Dr. Hound.
No, yeah, Rogue, well, it's still your question, Rogue. Not everybody
Oh.
answered.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we got off on like a really weird kind of tirade about
Yeah, things went wrong.
free will.
Whatever.
I don't think it went
Ow,
wrong. I think it
That's
went-
what people are here for. They're here to hear us talk.
I was gonna say, I think it went pretty right. That was a good conversation. Nobody was like really aggressive about anything.
Because I'm legitimately interested in it, so I like actually take it super
Yeah.
seriously.
I at one point wanted to become a pastor. Like I did.
Don't touch children.
I've done my own church sermon before.
No, you're gonna touch underage boys.
No, that's not. Not a
Angel,
Catholic
you're amazing,
pastor,
and everyone likes you.
mind you. But Rogue's question was rather live in a simulation or live in a video game.
Even though a video game is a simulation of reality.
Now, the first person who's supposed to answer that would be Angel. Angel's first, because it's Angel, Star, Jacoby, me. Then Rogue
Alright.
answers his own question.
Can I pick the video game?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
can
that's
pick
up to
whatever you
Rogue.
want. You can pick whatever you
Unity
want.
game engine.
What I wanted to ask.
Oh, you mean like pick the game itself? I mean, yeah.
Like, I mean, like based off like kind of the rules and what. Okay, fine. Unity game engine. I'm making my own reality. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, but the whole reason we got on like the whole like free will thing is I was asking about is it HAO rules. If you die in
No,
the game, do you die?
I
not?
mean-
no, you get respawns regardless of the game, even if the game does have respawns.
Again, just pick the
That
game,
wouldn't
and I will
make
just pick a game
sense.
engine which
So the
completely
game-
works with the game
the
itself.
game has to have respawn.
Okay,
That's my say.
all right. So
Oh, I leave in 7 minutes.
Angel's answered his turn. Star, you're next.
Did you almost just say herd?
Huh?
Did you almost just say herd?
No. I almost said answered his answer.
No. I've been called a
Star?
girl before. That was weird.
What video game? Stardew Valley. She wants to own Nook thousands upon thousands of... I don't even know what currencies in that game.
Oh my god.
I don't play Stardew
Nook, I
Valley.
hate Tom Nook. I hate Tom Nook. I hate
Everyone
Tom
does! I'll play it once, yeah.
Nook. I've never played it. I know I hate Tom Nook though.
Oh, cool. Alright, Jacoby,
There's the death penalty.
what video game? Fallout. You'd want to live in the Fallout universe.
That's a good one.
Why though?
No, which
It's
Fallout
Fallout,
game
man.
specifically? Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
New Vegas. That's the best
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
I feel like Fallout 4 would probably be the worst because like you're a soldier of the war prior to like the fall, like the
Fallout 4.
actual.
Fallout 4 sucked ass.
To me, it's one of the
They're all decent
best.
games.
it may be good, but I only dislike it because the footage I tried to get of it just didn't record.
Yeah, Rogue tried to do one Fallout stream, and the entire 30-minute stream was just the Bethesda Studios logo because his file glitched. So he's literally hating the game because his Xbox went stupid, or Wi-Fi went stupid and corrupted his.
I mean, that's a valid reason.
I'm
to hate
pretty
me,
sure it's
though.
because I started the stream before I opened up the game, which could be.
Yeah, you can't start it on your home screen anyway.
Yeah, I may have been the mess up there, but
Yeah.
who cares? I didn't know what
I
think-
when
I think
I first loaded
Out
in.
of all the Fallout games, I think I'd say Fallout New Vegas is definitely top. And I'd probably put 4 just below. Because I remember seeing... I watched walkthroughs of 4, like, the day it came out.
Wait, Star, what did you say? What game would you play?
She
Or
said
what
Stardew
game
Valley
would-
or Minecraft.
Oh, what's funny is I have Stardew Valley installed. In fact, so I'm like, wait, did you say that? Yeah.
Yeah, still Rogue's Xbox. Anyway. And lastly, me. Well,
Howdy,
Rogue, but
just
me.
use my account
I
to sign
exist.
it in.
Hi guys, I'm the Helm15, and I would say video game.
What video game?
Just introduce yourself.
For the meme, I'm gonna say Assassin's Creed Origins, so again, I can stab Julius Caesar.
Yeah,
That's my meme answer. My actual answer would probably be Call of Duty Cold War, because I just think the whole vibe of the jungles of Vietnam is just, it's an aesthetic. I gotta do it, man.
What is it with you and Nam, dog?
Back in Nam, man.
Do you secretly wish you were a war vet?
I do. I honestly do. I would, like, realistically, I would have went in the military, except every conflict happening in the world right now is just cringe, and I couldn't see myself, like, being on either side of these wars. It's like every war leading up to, like, the current wars happening in the world, it's like, you can rationalize as a human being on one side or the other. The current wars, it's like, man, these are pointless. People are throwing themselves into death's grasp for little to no reason. Like, World War One, World War Two, Vietnam, there was real patriotic and, like, even the Afghanistan, or the Iraq-Afghanistan conflict. There was reason, like, people had beliefs to be there. If tomorrow the United States passed a bill saying American soldiers were going to Ukraine or Israel, I don't think a lot of people have, unless they are of Ukrainian or Israel descent. I don't think a lot of people in America really have the reason to be fighting that conflict.
You know why all the other wars people actually took interest in? Because they directly involved us.
Exactly.
I mean, World War II didn't until the Japanese involved us.
We have awoken the sleeping bear. That was racist. I
It's
apologize.
not
We
our
have
fault.
awoken
You guys
Norman.
just developed the portable sun.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to be in The Walking Dead. Telltale games. I want to be able to have my own Walking Dead character. That would be phenomenal. What?
What is this? Huh?
That's like the cringiest
Oh, it's
answer ever. I'm like,
that
I want to be
game.
in a zombie apocalypse. He's like, ha, I want to be a Saiyan. I want to be a monkey with a tail.
Mind control.
On yourself! See, if
Repeat
Man
that
was
a little.
here, he'd say some, like, cringe stuff, like, was it, like, the Naruto, like, Smash
already
Bros.
know.
ripoff or something like that?
You already know he would say something stupid.
What's the name of
wrong.
that game? It's, like, Naruto, I think,
No one cares.
My Hero Academia characters are in it. It's like it's another fighting game, but it's like anime characters. Yeah.
Super Brawl? You mean Smash Brothers?
I can't remember what it
No one
is. It's not a
knows.
Smash Bros game. It's not.
No one knows.
No, she said like Super Brawl. You mean Smash Bros?
No, but it's got like it's Naruto. I think Goku maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna end up staying up past town stream because I have to get some. I'm gonna download something.
I like the Smash Bros games. I like Mortal Kombat games. I like Injustice games. I just don't think anime characters kind of brawling it out like makes sense. Because realistically, every anime
What'd you just say?
that exists has their own sort of like power scale. So putting
Power
Naruto
scale never
against
wins anime.
putting
You can only
Naruto
power scale
against
within
say
your own universe.
Goku, yeah, Goku's gonna win, and every Naruto fan's gonna get butthurt. But they're not even like on the same plane. It's like One Punch Man versus Naruto. It's like they're not even on the same plane of existence.
Who would win in that fight?
You know, Aang
Yeah.
versus Hulk or something.
It's just like I just feel like having a game that's a bunch of different anime characters brawling it out just doesn't make like with Mario. It's like they all have their own little like niche. They're all on like the same level. With anime characters, you have like the complete bottom of like the barrel with like Sailor Moon characters, then you have like
Deku.
One Punch Man. It's like there's such a spectrum when it comes to anime that I feel like it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
do well.
victim. Oh,
I
everything
think that's the
broke.
funniest thing
Power
Rogue has
scale
said
just
in
straight
his
up
entire
ruins it.
career. Homie literally just goes, I'm on the spectrum. Oh, boy.
Shut up, Angel.
We all are. That's the Minecast. Oh, bro, I'm sweating. It's hot in my room right now.
I think it's my turn to answer.
Yeah,
but
it's Rogue's turn to answer his own question. So,
video game,
Yeah.
any MMORPG, and I would be satisfied.
Not a survival game?
Like I said, I'll just be in a game
Or a
engine so I
survival
can
game,
create
but I
my own
like-
universe.
I tend to like MMORPGs.
I feel
a
like
lot.
Rogue would be a like big fan of being within like Rust if like one of the clauses was you can't like your base can't get raided and you can't get killed while you're like offline.
You can't die.
No, you're gonna die, brother.
I
You're
think
smart.
I have the smartest answer.
What?
I'm just gonna be
None.
in a game engine, so I can
Yeah,
create
you're gonna
my
be in
own
a game
universe.
engine, so it's like, yeah, that's cool, but you know, it's cool and all until that specific game engine gets shut down in X amount of years.
So will any game.
I mean, actually, you know what? Or it gets hacked.
I
God
could say
forbid.
the same thing for any game. I could just delete that save and then you die.
I mean, realistically, I want to change. I'm gonna change my answer again because I just realized the most awesome one possible. Pac-Man.
But you're a ghost.
No, I'm not even saying I'm a ghost. If I got to just be Pac-Man, the rest of my days is just Waka Waka. I'd be happy with that. Or Snake IO. I feel like I could survive a long time playing Snake IO. Or was it Slither IO? I think it was Slither.
It's akin to Agario.
It's Slither IO, and then there was the Snake game, which were basically the same thing. Just the other one was in the IO engine, the other was not. Regardless, I feel like I could survive a long time forming loops around enemy players and not having loops, you know, formed around me or whatnot. I feel like there's just a lot of like funny, like Sonic. I want to go fast. 'Cause, like Sonic can't die, right?
You can.
He can't. Like, I thought, like, theoretically, like, you just respawn and have to, like, redo the segment.
But here's the thing: if you go like 100 miles per hour into a wall, you're dead.
We're not doing the film theory. Well, you see, according to these pixels, he's going X amount of speed at this exact frame, so he would die. You know, we're not doing that. We're not breaking this. I mean, realistically, if we're doing a real world, you know, mathematics, all of us are dead. I mean, Jacoby said Fallout, he's gonna die from radiation poisoning. I said Call of Duty Cold War, I'm gonna take a, you know, random AK round through a tree and die, you know, the cringiest way possible. I'm gonna get friendly fired with napalm.
Exist.
It's like, if we're doing real world, like, we want to talk about
And
real
I'll
world.
just be stuck in the void forever.
We want to talk about real world. Both Batman and Spider-Man are homicidal maniacs with at least 3 death sentences on each of them. I'm Batman. I don't use guns. I'm non-lethal. Snaps this dude's spine. It's like, I think my favorite one ever is the original Spider-Man
Kill, but you're fine with
PS4
traumatic
game.
brain injury.
When Spider-Man literally grabs a mailbox with a web, spins it around, and just slams it into a dude, it's like, yeah, that is lethal. That is terminal velocity into this man's chest.
Or when he picks up a manhole cover and does the same thing in like the games.
Yeah. Or just literally just like, drops a dumpster on top of a dude. It's like, yeah, you're dead.
I don't think unless it depends.
You
I
know
don't know
how
if
things
it'd kill
weigh?
him, but it'd hurt.
If it got dropped on the upper half of your body, yeah, you're dead, brother. Your skull is just a pancake. You don't need a lot of downforce to actually just shatter your skull.
Oh yeah, you know. Right.
I'm still alive, but my brain's a
I
pancake.
forgot. I
He
missed the
died,
part
bro.
where you said like drop down on.
Yeah, he's basically just like dropping it on there, like thunk. And I'm talking like a full size like New York City dumpster. I'm not talking like a little garbage bin.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm talking a full size like store/restaurant dumpster in the back alley, bro. Like that gets dropped on you, you're gonzo.
You're not even dead. You're flattened.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're almost done with your yogurt and you roll it up.
Yeah. Toothpaste.
That's what's gonna happen
Toothpaste.
to you. You're just gonna goosh.
All right.
You're gonna goosh.
If everybody's
Why?
taking their turn, I think that puts that back to me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask one. This one kind of goes with Jacoby's one. He said he's staying. He didn't stream tonight, so he took a nap from like 5 in the afternoon to like literally 30 minutes ago. Or not 30 minutes ago, 30 minutes before we started.
Sorry.
So he took a
almost
good
did.
5-hour nap or something like that. So he's Gucci. If he leaves, I shoot him. I'm kidding.
I mean, it's just I found out a few games I can download because of Game Pass, and I want to download them so not interrupt how I'm stream.
If
Oh
Rogue
my god, they're
leaves,
actually objects. That's nuts.
if Rogue leaves
Goodness.
right now, I put a junkrat trap beneath his bed tomorrow morning.
I'll put a bear trap in your bed. Don't make me.
Oh, you've never played Overwatch.
I have, but I've never seen a junker trap because I've never had to play against a nugget or a junker.
I will.
Junkrat has.
Junkrat, yeah.
It's look up Junkrat trap. You'll look how you will feel
Kind of
stupid.
is.
Isn't like basically a bear trap with like a claymore inside of it as well?
Yes.
It's like you get stuck and then you also get boom.
Yeah.
It's what won the.
You'll feel stupid when you look up what a Junkrat trap looks
It's
like.
what made us lose Nom.
No, that
Junkrat was in
the
Nom.
underneath
Junkrat.
the
I mean, he's
board.
Aussie. The Australians were in Nom. They had a very big part in Nom. Anywho's it's no, if Rogue leaves right now, I'm gonna become a Reaper and just throw shotguns continuously at him. Can we talk about that? Just how, like, even before Reaper became Reaper, he literally would do that with shotguns. Like, before he became Reaper,
knowing damn well he couldn't afford it.
Reyes would just be like tossing shotguns. He'd just 2 rounds, throw them away. It's like, bruh. Isn't it? Was it 6 rounds for his? I don't remember. I haven't played Reaper in a while. Yeah. So he's got what looks like a double barrel shotgun, but it fires 6 rounds. So he's got 3 shells in each barrel. Just hilarious.
And 2 shotguns.
What also is funny for me is I watched every cinematic of Overwatch today. The cinematic where Cassidy fights Ashe, seeing one of Ashe's henchmen with a double barrel pump action shotgun, it's like, okay, Blizzard, really? We're doing this one again. This is
Why do they
another
prefer
Starfield
women?
glitch. Like,
Also,
that hurt my soul.
So fun.
Also, the fact that Ashe's lever action, like, loads from the left side, like, I get it's because of, like, how the camera angle is on Overwatch, so you can see her actually loading it. But it's like, bro, really? I've never seen a lever action have a feed gate on the left side.
Well,
I'm sure they exist, I've just never seen one.
technically, depending on, it would make more sense for it to load on the left side anyways.
Not really.
Because that's because it's your free hand. And also, Ashe's Viper is custom made, so it's custom
Well,
built
yeah.
for her. Which,
I mean, like, lever actions are fairly front heavy, so you do want to kind of keep. That's why they had it. Realistically, how you're supposed to actually load it is you're supposed to keep
just
your
switch
left
the other
hand out
hand
front.
and then,
You're supposed to lean the buttstock onto your, like, hip and then load it off of your belt. Because your ammo would be on your belt or bandoliers across your chest. So you'd kind of prop it against your waist, or kind of against your belt buckle even, and load it that way. So. But yeah. No, I can understand why it's on the left side. It's just like,
Pounds burning out again.
sorry. I know a thing I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers.
Regardless, it is my turn again. Mine ties in what Jacoby said earlier.
Mine tire.
My question is, would
Mike
you rather
Tyre.
be able to talk to
Tyre.
everyone on
Mike
Earth
Tyson.
simultaneously, but you can't hear anyone else, or be able to hear everyone else on Earth simultaneously, but no one else on Earth can hear you?
Who's turn is it?
I'm gonna stand out of this one.
Angela, you're first.
The former, so because that way I can tell everybody your God is
Yeah.
real. It is time.
Yeah. You know,
And then
like,
see
what was
the
that?
entire world descend into fucking madness.
What is that one, like, theoretical? It's like, if you could make telepathically make everybody on Earth simultaneously do something, what you do, and, like, the one dude's like, I would make everyone simultaneously on Earth take a poop, because I can put myself on the toilet, I'm fine. Anyone who's not on the toilet is just screwed. It's like, bruh, that is some psychopathic energy.
That's
So
something
you've
Hound would
thought
do.
about that before.
That's been in your head a little bit too long there, bud.
Yeah. That was on a podcast. I can't remember which podcast.
Have you guys ever listened to Happy's song by Bring Me the Horizon?
No.
No.
Listen to it. It's pretty fun.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Star, your turn. You're gonna sit. Yeah, you can sit out if you
You-
want.
yeah, if you want to. Just you'll be made fun of.
Alright.
Start setting out on this one.
Yeah, she's gonna sit out. So, Jacoby?
Loser. Kobe died.
Jacoby.
Oh God, that's
He's really dead.
I think it'd be
The
funny if I
not
just
res-
randomly, like, mid-stream one day, just called Jacoby Jack. And, like, convinced all of everyone's streams that his real name is just Jack.
imagine.
That'd be hilarious.
I whenever I'm mad at him, I just call him Jacoby.
I didn't even like. I didn't know that. I call him other names.
He's back!
Well, when you
Yay!
don't respond,
There we go.
Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby.
Oh,
Understandable,
we woke
have
you
a
up
nice
by
day.
calling you a name you don't like.
Wow.
We're such good friends.
None of us said that.
I said it.
We
I
said
said it-
Jacoby. We didn't say Jacoby or Jacoby.
I said yeah. I said
Yeah.
Jacoby.
I'm gonna start calling you Yapaby whenever you start ranting about things.
Yabberby.
Yapaby.
Yepper.
Yep.
If Jacoby
Bro.
was a cartoon character, he'd be Wander Over Yonder.
Is that an insult or?
Nah, nah,
low-key
he's Patrick.
confused.
Oh no, it's Patrick.
He acts really dumb, but then out of
The
nowhere he gets
question
to some really
was,
good idea.
it's the
and
one
then-
that me and you discuss off stream. Be able to hear everyone, but no one can hear you, or to be able to have everyone else hear you, but not be able to hear
Right, Flying Dutchman, damn.
everyone in the world. Yes. So at first it's gonna
You're
suck.
gonna die today.
Yeah, that's what Angel said. Like,
I would just scream.
so Rogue, you're up.
Retard screech in everyone's ears.
Rogue, you're up.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. I literally just answered. It's not my
Okay.
fault you're autistic
Well,
as
you
hell.
didn't answer it in like a normal fashion. You were just already talking when I said it.
Speak into everyone's minds
Okay.
because retard screech.
Okay. I would say.
Wait, is noise included?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's something.
Can you
that
hear
people-
noise in your own head when you make it?
Yeah.
No,
You can't.
I don't know.
He has a couple. Again, he's autistic and has a couple psychological issues. So,
Oh, okay.
You broke my brain.
regardless, I would say be able to
Charging
hear
you.
everybody, because realistically, like at the start, it's going to absolutely suck because you have like no control over it. But eventually, you're gonna be like Charles Xavier and be like, I'm gonna think about this specific person and just hear what they're like talking. You can just tune into
still,
any
no one
conversation.
can hear you.
But what
No
if
one has
you-
to hear
what
me.
if
I
you
learned
can't-
sign language. I already know sign language.
No, but that wouldn't be allowed because that's a form of
It's my
speaking.
question.
It's his rules. Shut
It's
up.
my
He
It
has the
rules.
wouldn't be
confidence.
allowed. It
He-
literally wouldn't be allowed.
Oh,
Widdly,
wave.
widdly.
No, but
Literally,
yeah, like
shut
that's
the
the thing.
fuck
Is
up.
like I could be like Charles Xavier. I could literally tune into any conversation. If someone's talking about me behind my back, bam, I can hear that. Yeah, I can't talk to anybody, but realistically, again, I can learn sign
You
language.
can still slap a bitch.
I can use sign language to talk to my henchmen, who I have blackmail on because I've overheard conversations. Like,
And you
bro,
can still slap somebody if they talk bad about you.
like realistically, being able to hear everything is way more overpowered than having everyone else hear you. Cause yeah, you're like
Good
for
old attitude adjuster.
for a couple of days, yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm God, do what I say. But eventually, it's gonna be like, are you hearing this voice too? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on. This is kind of strange. But like being able to hear everyone, it's like I can hear if
Then
someone
the
cheats on
thing
their
is, I
wife,
can
and then I'm
start
like, hey,
being really annoying and just the ones who would be driven insane. And I could, yeah.
yeah. But again, I have the ability to say,
I can
hey,
single-handedly
I know you
reduce the
cheated on
world
your wife, or
population
hey, I
without
know you
really
cheated
doing
on your
much, and that's
husband.
such a power
Either
trip.
you do this for me, or I oust you. I get to be the blackmailer.
I suppose.
Found when playing Town of Salem chooses blackmailer role.
Okay, real talk, blackmailer was either a DC or Marvel villain prior to Town of Salem ever being created, so butt out.
You do realize Town of Salem's been around since the 80s, right?
Me.
And also, it's a role. It means it's your job. You blackmail people. That is your profession.
You
or
can't
the
really
mafia.
him. He has a point.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Okay, now I can him now.
I don't understand.
blackmailer is your role. It means you
Not the name.
blackmail people.
Yes, I'm simply
the
saying
name.
there was a saying Town of Salem makes no sense when DC or I can't remember which one had a villain named that was their whole thing. Like, yeah,
You know
blackmailer
why?
is a thing, but which came first, blackmailer role on Town of Salem or blackmailer role on Among Us? Because while yes, Town of Salem has existed for a long time, not every role in that game has existed for the entire length of that.
Does it really matter?
Chronologically, yes.
Like, oh yeah, they named this action what you do in this game. It's wrong apparently now, according to Hound.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I was simply saying you saying Town of Salem made no sense in the circumstance when I was referring more of like a supervillain who just blackmails people. Like, yeah, blackmailer is a thing in Town of Salem, but like if Town of Salem's anything like Among Us, all blackmailer does is make it where the person can't talk in meetings.
No, that's totally not how it is.
What do they do on Town of Salem?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Exactly.
The only difference is, you can't private message.
Exactly. Which is also a thing on Among Us.
Among Us doesn't have private messages.
Yes,
So
it does.
therefore,
You can message
you
can message anybody.
Yeah, but there's private messages
Yes,
called
there
Whisper.
is. There's private messages on Among Us.
No. No.
Yes, it's a PC mod. Yes, it's a
It's
PC
a mod.
It's a mod.
Exactly.
Cool. I don't
Among
care.
Us is just trying to be Town of Salem.
I don't care. I really don't.
Shut up. No one asked you.
Okay.
What am I looking for? Where's the briefcase at?
Angel, if you
right
have
there.
another one, it's your turn. If not, you can pass and we'll go to the next person.
What are you guys talking about? I just don't do all of them. Sorry.
Next, would you rather? Because there's no need for me to elaborate any further. Anything I said has been said already. So.
Okay.
Brain go. Dur. Why'd you just roll into a wall, buddy? No, I don't want to. You can't make me. You ain't my dad.
Actually, hold on. I can.
The fight
Okay,
to not
you have
simply
been
remove Rogue
annihilated.
from the party right now is so...
Hound, I'll remind you, you asked me to be here because you figured people
Because we asked
would be
doesn't give
here.
you a pass to do whatever you want.
Yes, but you're supposed to be here for the first half. You've overstayed your welcome and you're now acting up.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
right.
acting up. I'm being mean.
Okay.
I can still be acting up.
Regardless.
Competent.
Angel, if
Please
you
don't
have
get on my
one.
nerves.
If not, I know Star has another one, so...
Oh, is it my turn to go again?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're good, man.
Sorry, my brain's active with the game. Broke. Here. Star, I'm gonna steal one from you. Give me one.
No, just say it, because stream's not going to hear you. So, if I hadn't said anything, or I guess Angel is heard, so they just heard him asking you. Regardless, who cares? Yeah, Star, you can just say it out loud. Doesn't matter.
Just give me one. Random one.
Just pick one randomly.
Pick a random number.
Pick the 6th one.
Pick one you don't want to use tonight.
Yes, just pick the 6th one. Okay. Would you rather have a pet triceratops that is normally scared of everything, or a Troodon that will attack on command?
And first up would be Star answering the question.
Yay.
Brain is not braining at this moment.
You don't need the brain. We don't want you here.
A lot of... What even is a Troodon? Is that like...
Pterodon! Pteranodon.
No, Trudon. Trudon, not a
Yeah.
pterodon.
Oh,
What's a
what's a
Trudon?
Trudon?
So
Exactly.
a Trudon, unless Star you want to take paleontology, I'll let you if you want to.
I don't know what that is.
Star, do you want to take the paleontology?
Well, I know it's a Deinosaurus. I know it's a Dionysus. I know it's a Greek god.
What is
Alright,
it close
Since
to?
Star doesn't want to, I will. So a Trudon is a small carnivorous creature of a distant relative to the Utah.
Does it look
not
like
the Utah
Apache?
No.
No, it's an oversized compy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's of the raptor.
That's all you
and
had to say. Like, I get it. Yeah, all you had to say is an oversized compy.
You
I
have to
don't
say
care.
what it
I'm going with the
looks like.
paleontology. If you wanted me to simplify it, I would have. But
I wanted.
I told
you.
What does it look like?
Jacoby's breathing
I
in his
could've
mic. And
just
it's getting
looked
annoying.
it up.
okay, it is an oversized compy with.
No, you're fine. It was just
feathered
it sounded like you were
compy with
upset.
a.
You're like,
Okay. Rogue, it is an oversized
Oh, you're
feathered compy with a peacock-like tail that they don't actually show for anything, but they just use for balance whenever they're running it fast.
okay,
And they
so
have night vision and are brown.
we can simplify the
Jesus.
question to: would you want an aggressive as hell baby raptor or a scaredy cat triceratops? Bam.
Baby raptor has poison teeth, by the way.
Poison
Poison.
teeth. So, I'm pretty sure every like dinosaur would technically have some form of not venom, but they'd have bacteria on their teeth that would be harmful to humans
Well,
anyways.
yeah,
It's
but
like-
no, I mean it's venom.
which, let's be honest, guys. If that was added to Ark would be 10 times harder because literally you'd have to treat with antibiotics any bite from any animal.
A quick question: is it aggressive to everyone, including
No, you get to
yourself?
pick. No, you get to like sick it, from what I
It's
understood.
it's attack on command.
Yeah, attack.
Oh,
from
that
command.
looks weird. Okay, so it's not aggressive towards yourself, so it won't bite its owner.
No, it's not. It's
That's
not a
what
German
we're
Shepherd.
telling you.
Okay, so okay, then no context needed.
Okay,
Continue. Who's up?
Star answered. Right? Did she answer? Yeah, she did. So next up would be Jacoby.
They're both
Which-
dinosaurs.
Now, how scared? Like, no. What I'm
Does it-
saying. What I'm saying. Here's my question: how scared is it? If like I'm riding it and a mouse runs in front of me and it flops on its back and kills me, I don't want the trike. Starts actively coughing
That's
now.
fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Like,
turn my
if
mic
it's-
off for a bit because
if
I want to
it's-
listen to music, but just let me know whenever you guys need me.
Like, even if it's
My brain started to shut down now, so.
like, I don't care if it's a scaredy cat. I just want to make sure it's not like a scaredy cat where it's gonna, frog walk and flop on me. It's your.
It's Angel's question.
So give us the context. Never mind.
No, Angel is the context giver.
Okay. Regardless, Jacoby, is that your answer? The trike? Okay. So that puts us at me. I'm also gonna say a trike. I don't need additional context. Rogue.
Copy.
Okay. He says copy. There. We're done.
Can it go anywhere in the world? Like,
Go ahead.
if I
Did you know that owls can only spin their necks so many times before they choke and die?
I think that's every animal.
I don't know about you, I can't spin my neck.
Oh, true. Ah,
We're animals, Rogue.
shut up.
Just like
Can I shoot the fire extinguisher? Is it gonna do something? It does nothing.
Yeah, now it's
Stepping
Angel has to answer his own question, so let's start and go.
And he's gone.
He muted his mic. He wanted to listen to music. Oh god,
Look straight
Jacoby's
up
doing
dip.
what we do to Jacoby. You've become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Alright. You say the question for me. I was not listening. I told you I was. Oh. Oh. Well, true on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I already said. Sorry, I thought I already said it, but blurted it out.
You may have, but it wasn't in turn, so we just...
Ignored it.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Star, you're up.
I love Europe.
Ready, fight. A closet full of clothes filled with bubble wrap, or a library with every book, but it's written in invisible ink. Like, what kind of invisible ink we talking? Are we talking like UV
Reveal
light so you
this
can read it? Or are
invisible
we
ink.
talking like completely like they're just blank pages?
Oh, then
Okay.
take that.
Yeah, I take that as well.
Library.
Yeah, I'm taking the library.
I
'Cause
think we've all just collectively decided library.
realistically, clothes made out of bubble wrap, it's like those are see-through. Everybody, like,
Yeah,
if you're a
those are
female, everyone's
see-through.
seeing everything.
Everything.
If you're a male, everyone's seeing everything.
And it is a female.
Walking down the street, showing off my.
Yeah, it's like bubble wrap clothing's like it's
Where
a
did you
cool
shop from?
idea. But when you like realize
What?
bubble wrap's clear, it's like, oh yeah, that's see-through. You're walking around
Could it be
naked.
colored?
Well, yeah, it's Yeah, it's colored,
You
but
didn't
like
specify.
there's no such thing as like fully non-see-through. Like even like the colored bubble wrap, it's still partially see-through. You mean like the envelopes that are lined with bubble wrap? Yeah. Yeah, but she simply said bubble wrap. But again, it has paper on it. That's not just bubble wrap.
That's illegal.
You know what I mean, though.
I'm about to say something that.
But do you get what I mean, though, with
I'm
that,
gonna
Jacoby? It's like,
myself.
but yeah, like there is like, I mean, 'cause I think there's like a like lime, not lime green, but like there's a shade of green bubble wrap that I have seen. Where it's like, yeah, it's colored, but you're still going to see through it. Like, I don't think there's like black bubble wrap, and even like black bubble wrap. Like, look at black plastic. In the right lighting, you're still seeing through it. It's not like it's sheet metal. So yeah.
That'd be interesting. Same question, but sheet metal clothing.
Yeah, you just want to be Iron Man. You just want to cut the crap out of your entire body because sheet metal is just
Oh.
not
Yeah,
good for.
I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, trust me. I
Wait.
helped build a carport while living with Star. Sheet metal does do cut.
I'm stupid.
That's what we
Bruh.
used for the roof of the carport.
I am Iron Man.
Shut up. Copyright strikes.
No, I know.
Alright.
Yeah.
So whose turn is it? Are we?
It, Star just went.
Jacoby, do you have another one? Alrighty. Or
sacrifice. Or
you can tell Jacoby's tired because he's like slurring his speech and talking at like 2 pixels a second. My Minecraft
tired too, you
gameplay
can't
has
speak
more
normally.
frames per second than Jacoby's. So Jacoby's question is, have any animal of your choosing, but you have to kill something or someone to tame it, or have any animal of your choosing, but it's feral and has rabies. So I either have to kill my firstborn son to own a cheetah, or own a cheetah and it's just feral and has rabies, and I have no
I'm gonna
choice.
kill my firstborn son because it has rabies.
Yeah. What like what context?
In
Sacrifice the
context.
goat.
Sacrifice
the
usually
goat.
means sacrificing something.
I'm thinking like
something via
Aztec,
blood.
like ripping my son's heart out.
We're gonna sacrifice a goat.
No, that's not how Would You Rather questions work. It's the dealer chooses the cards. You have to give us the context.
Give us the deets, man. Give
I
us
was
the
gonna say, this isn't a choose your own adventure.
What if we just don't have kids?
If I want to choose your own adventure, I'd go play Albion Online. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll say, rogue, sacrifice, me to own a husky? Hell yeah. Not even a question in my mind.
It's
So wait,
worth
I
it.
sacrifice myself, but I get to take an animal to the afterlife? Alright, Lucy, you're coming with me.
No. Oh, he would do that 100%. He hates
Oh.
me.
Bro, we'd kill you just to get rid of you, dog. What do you mean?
Bruh.
Do I have siblings? Yes. Yes, I do.
So that's the context, you have to sacrifice a sibling?
If I
Ah.
don't sacrifice my sibling, can I sacrifice a different family member?
I am just gonna
I-
pass in general, because like, owning an untamed animal is illegal in multiple states, so it's like...
True.
Get an
I
animal
got-
that I have to surrender to law enforcement, or have to kill a sibling to own said animal. It's like, I'm just gonna choose not to have animals.
Alright,
It-
if I have the untamed, if I have the feral animal, must I keep it or can I just release it?
Yeah, it's your choice.
Okay. I'm taking...
I'm releasing
Yeah.
a feral monkey into a child's playground.
Hooray!
I am, yes, I am taking a feral diamondback gorilla,
Feral
and I am
diamondback
choosing
gorilla.
it, and I am choosing to release it. Gorilla
Diamondback
with so much more
rattler.
And I'm releasing it into the most vulnerable places on Earth, an elderly home.
A hound.
Dude, you know
Who's
how
gonna
many,
win?
like, preschoolers
80-year-olds or a single diamondback gorilla?
That reminds me of, like, the
Yes.
theoretical, like, how many kindergartners do you think you could take in a fight? It's like, brother, I could like, rip at least 1 1/2 long ways.
At least I can tear a kindergartner's arm off. I'm gonna tear one kindergartner's.
The trick is just grab a kindergartner by its leg and just use it as a war club.
It just spin around.
That's what we all did. We all agreed that it's like, get a feral animal and release it into a children's playground. Like, brother, that's not a question we can really turn by turn. That's like rapid fire. That's just this or this. If we can go turn by turn, because that would be me. My answer is, again, release a feral chimpanzee into a children's playground. Rogue, what's your answer?
Feral, I guess. 'cause
Minigun.
And what are you doing with the feral
minigun,
animal?
You said,
I'm teaching a monkey how
lock
to
it
use a
in a
minigun.
cage. Locking a feral parrot in a cage. Gotta teach it things.
Oh, you know what you could do? Get a feral lion, starve it in your basement, and anytime like the Girl Scouts come to your house trying to sell you cookies, you just throw them in the basement, feed them to the lion.
What'd you say, Angel? To answer my question.
I said micro gun.
Okay. Because I can buy the micro gun right now. I can't buy the mini.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even hear what Rogue was talking
Paint it
about.
green. And
I
then
didn't.
just
I
make the
didn't get
lawnmower.
to ask it.
Do you
Yo,
take
I couldn't-
cryptocurrency?
No. Hound, I couldn't fully say
Okay,
it, so I'm
regardless.
just like, I'm just gonna message.
Angel, your turn. He already answered. Fair point. Star, your turn.
Yes.
Get a feral
Why do I
squirrel.
get the chaos?
Get a feral
We're all
squirrel and
agents of
release it on
chaos.
your sister. Get
All we
revenge.
all just want to watch the world burn, don't we?
Yeah. It's 140.
What are you doing with it?
English?
A feral one. Okay.
Okay, that's on you, dog.
I'll get a feral guinea pig and just keep it in Rogue's room.
Oh God.
I'll just crawl up.
Hound, you are the feral guinea pig in my room.
Alright, Jacoby, answer your own question. You're gonna say a feral raccoon, and it's gonna be put down by animal control. Fair point, fair point.
Hold on, who's left in your family to sacrifice?
His
His
sister
sister.
or brother.
That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, knowing all of his siblings, I don't think there's a single sibling that he would not choose a domesticated raccoon over.
That's sad, bruh.
Anymore. I know the trauma. Fair point. Alright, so Jacoby just went.
the trauma.
That puts us at me again, right? Oh god. Alright, so this one is.
No, I don't have one. So.
Yeah, he passed.
Plus, I was meant to clear it with Hound, so.
It is what it is. So this one was the one I planned on directing at the viewers, so you, watching this at home, whether it's tonight, live on Twitch, or on YouTube, leave a comment or a live chat to answer this question. Would you rather
I
be
should just.
in a zombie
Viewer
apocalypse
interaction.
or a vampire outbreak? So basically, which would you rather want to have to survive in? Zombie outbreak or vampire?
Or the strain.
Yeah. So Angel, you're up
Did
first.
you actually see the strain?
I answered already.
Has
Hound,
anybody
check
actually
your
seen the strain?
Twitch chat.
I don't know what that is.
It's a show about the vampire apocalypse.
Uh,
Can I become a vampire, or is it going to be like a dying light thing where they just use me as a corpse to feed off of?
well, I mean, I would say, I would say if you're bitten by either, you become it.
Okay, so yeah, my
I'm
answer
just gonna take
stays.
the vampires, dog. I just want to kill people.
But you
But I
do
wanna be
realize you
conscious of
lose
it.
your like personality when you become a vampire. Like you're not the same person.
You don't lose your personality.
Again, it depends on the universe. And because this is my question, it's my
Most-
headcanon.
I thought most of any vampire-esque
I can't
ones were
remember.
just-
I'm being attacked by a zombie. I can't remember which one it was, but there was
based off red
a
sugar.
universe in which that the vampire outbreak wasn't necessarily like the traditional Dracula vampiric thing. It was a parasite that made. Okay, let's say this.
Dog, that's the
I Am
strain.
Legend.
You were
I-
thinking of the show I was talking about.
No, I'm thinking of I Am Legend. I Am Legend vampires.
They don't suck blood. They're just
No
immune.
vampires.
They just don't listen.
Vampire
Okay.
has nothing to do with actually sucking blood. It's the allergy. It's vampiric trait.
That vampirism
Has
is
everything to do with sucking blood, Hound.
Okay, regardless, I Am Legends vampires or Walking Dead zombies. Which one you want to survive in?
Vampirism.
You get turned, you lose yourself. You're one of them now.
Yeah, vampirism. I would love to become a
What's your
mortal
turn, Rob?
dog.
We're still on Angel. So I was explaining rules.
Okay. By definition, vampirism is in the action or practices of a vampire. Ha.
Ha.
Anyways, no, I'll take the vampire apocalypse.
Okay. I guess theoretically.
Okay, actually, are they datewalkers or do they still burn?
Burn.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just play Dying Light then.
Yeah, because, like, realistically, if I'm going by the definition of, like, I guess the Flood and Halo weren't really allergic to sunlight, but it was still, like, the Flood are kind of similar to vampires in the way of, like, they get you your turn. It's a parasitic infection. Kind of akin to the I Am Legend.
You can just say vampires.
Yeah, but it is, like, again, vampires is a very broad one, because you have, like, the traditional, like, you have the traditional one of, like, you know, if Dracula bites you, become a vampire, or, like, a main line from Dracula. Whereas, like, it's like, and that's the thing.
Okay, so
if we're going
most of the
traditional
time,
vampire, if the head vampire is killed, you die.
Everyone else would die.
Everyone else in the line dies. That's why I went with the I Am Legend. While yes, you do lose yourself, there's no, like, you kill one, you kill them all. It makes it more difficult for surviving. It's like if in a zombie apocalypse, if you kill Patient Zero, all the zombies just drop dead. Like, it doesn't really... It's easy.
You know what, dog? I'll either just take fight art. So we have to still. If we were going to, if I had a choice, I would probably take.
It's fully personal preference.
The scariest one I think would be the 20 Days a Night vampires.
Yeah, I have no clue what that is.
But I think the most fun one I can think of is Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil, but Underworld vampires.
Oh God.
That'd be the most fun for me.
Yeah, but then again, isn't it if Victor or no?
No. Okay, so
if they
it's
die,
essentially-
don't you die?
no, they don't die.
Okay,
You just kind of
so...
Okay, quick rundown. Underworld vampires. There's a head vampire, but if he dies, you don't die. You just kind of.
Oh,
It's
yeah, Underworld.
pissy.
Yeah, that's the one that I brought
Yeah.
up to Jacoby, but I didn't think anyone else here would know that one, so I didn't really use that one as a reference.
Yeah, and then
No,
point.
Underworld,
if you
I
get
just couldn't
bit-
remember how.
And then if you get bit, if they suck all your blood, you're dead. But if you just
Yeah,
get
yeah.
bit, then you'll get the infection itself
Yes.
and then turn into one.
And again, in the Underworld universe, it's a DNA parasite. It's not necessarily just you get bit. It's something transmitted kind of like a virus. Which is what I was really trying to get at when I said, I Am Legend. I'm just trying to get at, like, it's an infection. You don't want it.
Either that or deal with the blade vampires because they have those.
Yeah,
some
blade
problems.
vampires are just funny.
You can also
just have-
become, a daywalker. so-
Realistically, and I thought about this because I just looked up, like, the actual definition of vampire. It's a corpse that feeds upon blood. However, there are other, like, one of the other examples was life force. So technically, Darth Nihilus was a vampire because he fed upon other
Yes.
people's life forces. So there's definitely Star Wars vampires, which I forgot those were.
Yeah,
a thing.
pretty much any Sith.
Not every Sith
The
feeds
most
upon
noticeable,
others.
the most notable one was Nihilus, though.
Yeah, Nihilus is the most like the Dathomirian witches per se, because they are reanimated corpses. They don't really feed on life forces. I don't remember. They do like sacrificial magics and stuff, but that's not necessarily like.
Hell has an undead ghoul god mummy.
I never thought I'd hear those words out of you. Regardless. Anyway, so
Angel,
Angel, are
you need
you done
Jesus.
with your... Like, have you made your decision, or you still trying to
Me?
elaborate?
Yes, I
Yeah.
decided.
Okay. Star. Okay. No, you're not gonna be the shiny, sparkly vampire. No.
Shiny, sparkly, gay vampire.
Yeah. No, that's why.
You know,
That's why I use
on the
the
topic
more...
of Twilight, if you switch the genders around, where the main character is about this loser boy who just doesn't really want to talk to each other and meets this 100-year-old female vampire whose only urge of trying to kill you is overwhelmed by the urge of trying to fuck you,
Whoa.
versus
Whoa!
childhood. Hold on, let me.
You're
I'm
good,
sorry. I know. I'm
continue.
sorry, but versus also being caught between your childhood friend who has the problem of constantly walking around in a sports bra with her full muscles out and trying to fight you over the other one. You see, now I can see why a lot of people liked it. Because if you
Good.
put it into a male's perspective, I'm down for that shit.
I mean, realistically, Twilight's just Scooby-Doo love triangles with extra steps. I'm standing by that. I wanna reference this. Before Jacoby goes, I don't think he'll mind me saying this because it's something I spoke with Jacoby. I think I said this one to Angel as well,
Is Jacoby awake?
but I can't remember if I said this on stream. So I saw this prompt on a social media platform saying, "You have to make a R-rated Scooby-Doo movie. How do you do it?" And the #1 response was, make a normal, funny, cartoony Scooby-Doo movie. However, in every single scene, Shaggy is hitting a bong. However, in every scene, the bong is different. So
How
to
many
you,
does
the
he
viewer,
score up his ass?
I
to you,
like
the viewer,
that idea.
you're not gonna realize that the bong is changing until you do, and then it's like, holy crap! How long has this been going on?
Oh my god, man! Like the bong is changing, dog.
It's a possessed bong, man. It keeps changing forms.
Like this bong keeps changing.
This bong looked like a gay pride flag when I bought it, man. Now it's pitch black. It's because you're smoking it too much.
Using microgun to kill snipers?
Anyway, Jacoby, Walking Dead, zombies, or I Am
Dog's
Legend,
asleep,
vampires.
man. Oh, he's
Yeah.
awake. Wow.
I'm just gonna deal with the dying light zombies. I'll just die quick if I had to deal with
Bro,
zombies.
they're the
I feel like
sprinters in that
every
game
stream
are...
we really end up getting to zombies at some point. Cause I think
Yeah.
the first reset stream was zombie
Hashtag
apocalypse.
blame hound.
Like,
Hashtag
man,
blame
if we're gonna have to deal with the zombie apocalypse, I just want to deal with dying light so I can become a volatile.
Yeah. Alright, and then that leaves us. Rogue, you answered in chat, and you said, vampires become a mortal dog. What?
You can
Oh,
become
dog is in,
immortal.
like, you're referring to me as dog. I was like, becoming an immortal dog? That's a werewolf, brother.
Oh, become a mortal dog? Like,
Become immortal, essay.
talking to a person who has stoner friends, I'm disappointed.
They don't say dog.
flashbang.
It's dude.
Flashbang!
Bruh.
Bruh, dog.
Bro, you remember that one time? No, I don't. I was high. Fair point. Anyway. But yeah, no, yeah, I'd probably say zombie, because I feel like zombie has a better likelihood of being cured at some point. Like, again, with
But what if, like, you were a vampire who didn't suck blood?
well, and that's what I'm saying, like, that's why I said I Am Legend vampires. They don't suck blood, they just kill. But they have every other trait of a vampire. They just don't really focus on, like, the draining of the life force. aspect of
You want
vampires.
to hear a fun fact about vampires?
Hmm.
You can get vitamin C from blood.
Yeah.
And
Good for them, I guess.
originally, vampires were just kind of plagued of not being able to go out into the sun.
Well,
Because
the
you can get
original
vitamin C from blood.
vampires were actually lepers. People suffering from leprosy were...
No, I mean like not. Like not like the actual like accounts of them, but like when they started becoming mythology,
Yeah.
it was it's because of their their acute inability to go out into the not sun. They had to start finding other ones, and then the best one they could find is through blood.
Yeah.
And then that just caught on. And the reason they are pale is because they can't go out into the sunlight, so they don't ever
Yeah.
get vitamin C.
But yeah, no, the whole... everybody doesn't really realize this. Vampires are traced back directly to leprosy. Because lepers wouldn't... They would wrap themselves in clothing and whatnot to go outside because, again, leprosy was a very horrible thing.
It just
What is leprosy again?
Who was it was the king of Jerusalem who was like born, got a young age, and then ruled throughout the Crusades.
he was a good ass king too.
Good king, yeah. But
I don't remember what leprosy means.
it's like your skin's basically like falling
Was it
apart.
King Henry? Was it King
No, it
Henry?
wasn't
Oh.
Henry. Huh? Yeah.
And it's also
Oh,
decaying,
ew.
and it's heavily
Oh.
infectious.
Oh.
It's
It was
disgusting.
Baldwin. It was Baldwin IV.
King
Jerusalem.
Baldwin.
Yep, King Baldwin.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
princess, having a nightmare. That was the scariest noise I've heard. Did y'all hear that through the mic?
No.
She let out just like a really high pitch, like. "Ah."
Oh, that policer was
Your
about to.
dog.
Yeah, he
Police
was known as
officer
the
was about
Leper
to-
King.
Can I eat your dog?
No.
Why
You
not?
can eat our dog.
So leprosy is a chronic, curable, infectious disease mainly
As
causing
long as
skin
it's
lesions
princess.
and
I
nerve
mean, you might
damage.
get cancer.
Basically, it is just a parasitic infection that breaks down skin and nerve tissue. So over time, your skin and nervous system just decay until there's nothing left.
I feel like that'd be more of the kin of zombies, not vampires.
Well, zombies don't really fall apart. They're just kind of like
Yes, they do.
and again, it depends on the universe. In a lot of universes, you don't see the zombies like falling apart over time. It's like a lot of the ones is like the outbreak happened 30 years ago and there's still walkers walking around because they're not like actively decaying. Whereas there's the other like form of zombies where it's like the dead that are already in graves have risen. Those are the ones that are decaying because like they're already decomposing when they rise from the dead. Again, there's two forms of zombies. There's the there's the
Reanimated and
necromancy, which is rising the zombies from the grave, and then there's the infectious one, which is again. I Am Legend is kind of I Am Legend's kind of a middle ground because it started out as a cure for cancer that resulted in creating the plague that can be attributed to both a zombie outbreak and a vampire outbreak because again they have a lot of vampire
I'm going
traits.
to go to bed because I have to get up and do stuff tomorrow and I have to work.
Alrighty.
Yes, but I'm glad I joined.
Glad you joined us.
Bye everybody, bye stream.
Bye, Angel.
Thanks
We
for
have-
coming. Thanks
we
for
have
coming
2
out. Thanks
minutes
for taking
left.
time out of your day to watch us.
Yep.
Peace.
That was Sweet Angel O'Death. So, here we are. About a minute and some change left. About a minute left. Just want to say, as always, appreciate every one of you who has tuned into this live stream session, and every one of you who has watched this on YouTube. As always, every Wednesday, midnight to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do the Minecast live on Twitch. the VOD of the Minecast is uploaded to my YouTube channel the same day. Certain clips from this Minecast episode may end up on the group DHC channel. If you do see those clips, we manage that channel. That is our permission to put that on that channel. So don't think there's another channel pretending to be us, taking clips from this out of context. That is us. We manage that, me and Jacoby. So, yeah. That being said, tomorrow is Fortnite Zero Build. I will be joined with, hopefully, Jacoby Jones and Star Gamer. As always, we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
People bop.
Peace.